Good evening, friends. Welcome. And welcome to tonight's session. We have a lot of news for you, and thank you for joining us. So, today we'll start first with a quote for the day. Yeah. So, it's this is about politicians. To oppose corruption among politicians is the highest obligation of patriotism. See, many people ask you, why do you even bother to correct these people or to find, faults with these people or to, criticize them? It's very important as a patriot, to make sure that these people are exposed. And you look at the way ARP is being exposed. All these people are caught in so many scams. And then you look at the kind of wedding, an ARP minister has, in Rajasthan. It's the kind of weddings that kings and queens have. So these people, it's very important that these people should be exposed. Each politician has a home in every part of India. Okay, you talk about somebody like Yogi Adityanath or Himanta Biswa or someone like Modi ji, but the rest of them, they are busy making as much money as they can, when the sun shines. So it's very important that you and I expose these people, because that's the only way, that these people can get caught if the justice system is strong. So welcome, Kunzru. Mr. Rajgopal was yesterday. Please do watch his video. Kunzru, very interesting with a lot of scoops. Welcome, Prachi. Welcome, Dhanashree. Yes. So here, also what I wanted to talk about is we've been talking about, corrupt politicians, right from, Samosa Shukla to Pappu to Popsicle Minister to Golgappa Minister, who all act as if they're doing something for the nation, when actually they are all, many of them are riding or, piggy riding on the Prime Minister's back. Whereas if you're looking at the opposition, they are just, out blaming what Modi ji is doing. So it's very important that we have to expose these people given the chance. Now let us move to the first piece of news. Yeah. The Enforcement Directorate on Wednesday summoned actor Ranbir Kapoor in connection with an alleged online betting app case. He has been summoned for promoting Mahadev online book betting app. The actor has been asked to appear before the probe agency on October 6. The Mahadev online gambling app provides platforms for illegal betting in different live games such as card games, chance games, cricket, badminton, tennis, football, and others, even providing an avenue to bet on different elections in India. It also provides a facility to play several card games such as Teen Patti, poker, Dragon Tiger, virtual cricket games, and more. So here you'll notice, friends, we've been fighting this online, betting app for quite some time, and we've been exposing it as well. Now you see this man, who wants to act as Shiva, Lord Shiva, in his movies, Brahmastra and all that. He wants to act like he's a god, and look at his tactics in real life. This is what is happening to all of them. You look at Akshay Kumar, he goes, he butters the prime minister, and he says that he's doing so many things, when in actual reality, he is the one who's acting in movies that pull down Sanatana Dharma, and he is the one who is, equally responsible for what's happening in Bollywood today and why Bollywood should get cleansed. Welcome, newbie. Good evening, Shasta. Nice to see you. Ma'am, can you believe that? Absolutely. Dhanashree. Even Raghav Chadda calls himself Aam Aadmi, but he was wearing a sherwani designed by Manish Malhotra. Seriously, their marriage seems to be doubtful. Yes, it seems to be just like a, sort of a charade. Yes, Shasta. Yes, absolutely, Mahadev. Yeah. Welcome, Lakshmi. Yeah. Moving on to the next piece of news. Now, Sukesh Chandrasekhar threatens Mika Singh. A ton of lawsuits would end you up in bankruptcy. Your life stinks horribly over his abrupt comment on Jacqueline Fernandez's recent photo. Sukesh is not happy with Mika Singh's comment on Jacqueline Fernandez. Now, look at what the conman has told the singer. Mika Singh recently took a dig at Jacqueline Fernandez on X. However, his tweet was soon deleted. Jacqueline Fernandez had shared a picture on Instagram featuring herself with Jean Claude Van Damme. However, it was Mika Singh's comment on a snap that drew netizens and alleged conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar's attention. Mika had taken to the post and commented that Jacqueline's looks way better with Jean Claude than with Sukesh. This comment did not go down with Sukesh, who wrote the singer a letter from jail. So, Mika, it's better you safeguard your respect and dignity and stop poking your nose into other people's life when yours itself stinks horribly. Next time you won't get such advice, my friend. There would be consequences by your garbage being out in open and exposed, and a ton of lawsuits which will end you up in bankruptcy. I assure you that Mr. Mika Singh, also to all those wonderful trollers, want to quote an old line from the film Scarface. All of you are a bunch of cockroaches, and you need people like me to point and tell, look, he's the bad guy. You guys know how to hide, spread hatred, negativity, and jealousy. And he also, Sukesh also wrote, Mika, I see what you're trying to do. First, here is a story. You are in capacity to comment on what's good for Jacqueline. I got to know about your comment. Look at yourself. First, you are no good because at least I have nothing to hide. It's all in the open. But you are there, where you are, there's a lot of garbage that you have, especially about your conduct with women. So this is literally a fight between Sukesh and Mika. As you know, Mika is a very close friend of Salman Khan, and they are just like the best of buddies. You see them at every function, at every private party, even at Anil Kapoor's daughter's wedding, where they were all dancing with Shah Rukh Khan. He was also there singing and dancing with them, and they were all rather drunk. So this is Sukesh Chandrasekhar's, attack on him. Yeah. So moving on to the next piece of news. Now Sanjay Dutt confessed that my wife had an affair with my minister. I killed her, revealing details about his past life and how karma came back to him in this janam. During one of his appearances in Coffee with Karan, the actor made revelations about his past life and how he got connected to someone who made this revelation about him. The actor confided on national television, a friend of mine lives in Gangavati. He told me about Shiv Nari. It's about 2 hours from Madras, and out there they only know Rajnikant. They don't know anyone else. After vouching for the credibility of his story, Sanjay revealed it is a small village, and over there you give your thumb impression, and they find your leaf. They found my leaf, and they said your dad's name is Balraj Dutt, and I said no, it's Sunil Dutt. And then they said your mother's name has to be Fatima Hussein, and who knows that? I tried to say no, but he said no, it's impossible. However, this was not shocking since what he revealed next could send a chill down your spine. The actor confessed. So I found my leaf and he said, I was a king in the Ashoka dynasty. My wife had an affair with my minister and she sent me away to war to get killed. But I killed a lot of people and I came back and I found out and I killed her and I killed him as well. I was a Shiva Bhakt, so I went into the forest and starved myself to death. He even asserted that he lived like a king in his birth as he punished himself for his deeds of the last birth. However, karma paid him for all the innocent killings he was responsible for as a warrior. The actor said, that's why I was born into a good family, and that's why I live the way I live. That's why I have this career. But all the killings I did in my past life, I had to pay for them. Karan, who agreed that he has always been a king, be it in the past life or present, also reacted to his revelation, saying, "So it was payback time in this janam." For the unversed, Sanjay lost his mother Nargis and his first wife Richa to deadly diseases. He was arrested after he confessed to buying an AK-56 rifle to protect his family during the Babri Masjid riots. However, Bombay blast and his association with the weapons cost him the tag of a terrorist. He served a jail punishment and came out after his name was taken from the case, but it was a long battle. So here, one thing you will notice is that, see, Sanjay's wife Manyata is a Pakistani, and she was actually an item dancer, and it was in that state that he met her and got married to the lady, and apparently they are quite okay, happily ever, happily married, you would say. But see, this is something. What he is referring to here is, there is in Chennai, there is a place called Vaitishwaran Koval. So in that around that area, if you give your thumbprint, these people will read your leaf. And in this leaf, all your details, whether it's the past, the present, or the future, will be told to you by these people in Shuddha Tamil. So you need a translator to translate that into English or Hindi or whichever language you want. So what normally we do is that you get a recording of what they say, and then you can get it translated, either there itself or when you come back home. And I too was quite surprised at the kind of specific details that they give you with regards to your past and your present. Of course, future we do not know. But then what I've done is I've noted down everything that they've said, and a lot of the things that they've said is true. So, moving on to the next piece of news. Meanwhile, let me just take a few comments. Jackie was once a close friend of Salman. Didn't she spend the lockdown with him? Savitri, welcome. Did you watch the video clip of Amy Jackson? Just look at the way she's been dressed, totally looking vulgar. It was totally oops moment. Okay. Welcome, Parag. Welcome, Ankita. Nice to see you, Zoya. Good morning. Missed you. We missed you too. Manyata is also, yes, married 3 or 4 times. Yes. Made for each other. Yeah. Welcome, Vijaya. And welcome, Maya, as always. Nice to have you here. Okay. So, a little bit of news from the south is that now it looks like Amitabh Bachchan is also now heavily dependent on the south, for his success. So, he is going to act uh, with Rajnikant in a movie called, which is after 32 years. And the entire cast of the film has been revealed. The Leica Productions shared the black and white photos of the star cast of the film, led by Rajnikant. It is tentatively titled Talaivar 170. Yes. Now, the makers of this movie, Talaiva 170, announced the star cast of the movie, including Amitabh Bachchan, Fahad Fazil, and Rana Daggubati. Earlier, the makers had announced the leading ladies of the movie, which includes Dushara Vijayan, Ritika Singh, and Manju Warrier. Talaivar 170 is produced by Subhash Karan and directed by T.J. Nannaval. Music is by Anirudh Ravichandra, who's currently basking in the success of many of his recent releases. The film also marks the reunion of Rajnikant and Amitabh Bachchan after 32 years, as they were last seen together in Hum. Now, somewhere I feel that Amitabh Bachchan has also been ignored by people as the boycott Bollywood phase is happening. Nobody's really noticing this Lambuji, and unless Thali Wali Mami comes and makes some sounds, you wouldn't even know whether he's still alive. So this is something for him. I think he also started knocking on the doors of South movies because he's also being ignored like all the other actors who are rushing to South, to get their movies done, including Shah Rukh Khan, because all seem to be depending on the superstars there for their success. The latest being Jawan. So yes, so welcome, Vijaya, and welcome, really baby. Yes. Now, in the next piece of news, I want to talk about how AAP is being exposed. Yes, AAP MP Sanjay Singh was arrested hours after ED raids regarding the Delhi excise policy case. Now, he was connected. He was arrested following the ED raid at his residence in connection with the Delhi excise policy case. And it is the second high profile arrest in the case after former Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia was arrested. So there's a lot of corruption within AAP that is being exposed. Now, moving on to the next piece of news, Abhishek Bachchan was among the many stars who reacted to Salman Khan's Tiger 3 teaser. Earlier this week, Salman released Tiger Ka Message, a teaser video announcing the return of Tiger. The film is the third movie in the Tiger franchise and in the uh, fifth film in the spy universe. The teaser was shared on YouTube and Instagram. Abhishek reacted to the Instagram post. The actor did not drop a comment, however, he extended his support to the Tiger 3 teaser and Salman by liking the post featuring the teaser. Even his niece, Navya Neveli, reacted to the teaser by liking it on Instagram. Meanwhile, Katrina Kaif's brother, Sebastian Laurent Michel, commented, Woohoo, can't wait. Zoya said, Kaboom. So all of these people seem to be rather excited. Speaking about the film in a statement to the press, Salman said, I'm really proud of the Tiger franchise. Tiger has got unanimous love and support from not only my fans but also from the audience across the world for over 10 years. I'm really humbled that my character has resonated with so many people globally. The film is directed by Manish Sharma. It's reported that Aditya Chopra has penned the story. While fans are eager to see Tiger and Zoya reunite on the big screen, many are also likely to see Pathan's cameo in the film. It has been widely reported that Shah Rukh Khan's Pathan, who made his debut in the spy universe earlier this year, will be appearing in Tiger 3 in the same way that Salman's Tiger appeared in Pathan. So here, friends, there are two things I'd like to speak about. One thing is that apparently Navya made a ramp walk in Paris, and everybody started making fun of her because she could not walk in the same graceful manner that the other models could, and she looked rather clumsy. So there was a lot of trolling, in that about her in that event. And also, in Twitter, there's a very sort of very hilarious video going around where Salman Khan is dancing at a private wedding. And now here you will see a very obese, Salman Khan, who is dancing, who can't lift a leg. And if you see that video, you'll really laugh your heart off because he can't dance, and somehow he is trying to make some sort of movements, to make up for the money that he's getting for that private event, which is a private wedding. So you must see it on Twitter. It is trending now. Okay, so moving on to the next piece of news. An advertisement by an e commerce giant, Flipkart, featuring megastar uh, Amitabh Bachchan has landed in controversy. Smartphone retailers have alleged that the ad misleads the audience into believing that online platforms are offering better deals in this festive season. In the Hindi ad, Bachchan can be heard saying that the kind of deals Flipkart is offering on mobiles this season will not be available at retail stores. Now, the All India Mobile Retailers Association, IMRA, has reacted to the promotional campaign and has written to all leading smartphone brands to highlight the matter. It has also asked the brand heads to issue either a joint or an individual statement in prominent news media outlets publicly, clarifying that these statements are not accurate. So, can you imagine the the predicament of other people who are selling genuine stuff in their stores? It is a real blow for them. Now, moving on to the next piece of news. I'm sure you would remember this lady, former actor Gayatri Joshi. Now, she was seen in a movie with SRK in Swades. Now, she was in Italy with her husband Vikas Oberoi, and they were involved in a multiple car collision. But now they've said that they are okay. You remember she starred with Shah Rukh Khan in 2004 movie called Swadesh. Now she met with an accident in Italy while she was traveling with her husband Vikas Oberoi. As per reports, the couple's car rammed into several other vehicles and a camper van. Their car collided with other cars when a Lamborghini and a Ferrari were trying to overtake a camper van simultaneously on a narrow road in Sardinia. This led to one of the cars hitting the camper van, causing it to overturn. After the collision, the Ferrari caught fire, leading to the death of the Swiss couple traveling on it. Now, Gayatri has told media that Vikas and I are in Italy. We met with an accident here, a multiple car collision. With God's grace, we both are absolutely fine. After the movie Swadesh, Gayatri got married to Vikas Oberoi, chairman and managing director of Oberoi Realty Limited, and got busy with her personal life. And usually she is seen with her best friends in Mumbai, Sonali Bendre and Suzanne Khan, at Bollywood parties. So let me just take a few comments. Has Ranbir Kapoor been? Yes, absolutely. That was the first piece of news, Zoya. So we'll take a few more comments. All Gutterwoodwalas are hand in gloves without any exception. Bigger the name, bigger the secrets. Absolutely. Zoya, India Today inviting Ria as a guest on some show of theirs and described her as a lady who has overcome every adversity, coming out a winner. This is unbelievable how they're trying to whitewash her. Even see, if you look at India Today, Zoya, it is more like a toilet. You know what they say about Times of India, more like toilet paper. You can hardly believe what they say. Welcome, Ushma. AB is lying low for some very good reason, probably to evade public scrutiny and also ED radar. Panama Papers is still remembered. Absolutely. Even Sanju movie was made to whitewash Sanjay Dutt's image. How come it was it was a hit and role played by Ranbir's also won the award? Seriously, this could not be questioned. Yeah, Dhanashri, see, the awards are given purely on it is all rigged, so nothing very special about their awards. Welcome, Ushma. Yes. Now that Sanjay Singh has been arrested, they say Pari's brand new husband may also come under the radar. His expensive present to Pari has definitely raised suspicions. Yes, absolutely. Now let's go back to a very interesting story of a I don't know whether you remember this actor Abbas. So this 90s star, he actually once romanced Aishwarya Rai and Tabu. He lost all his money and he became a mechanic and cleaned toilets, after moving to New Zealand. He was a very popular star in Tamil cinema in the 90s, and he moved to New Zealand after going bankrupt and had to take odd jobs to support himself. In the 90s, as Rajnikant and Kamala Hassan were experimenting with more diverse cinema, Tamil film industry was looking for its next superstar. Many young actors were vying for the spot from Arvind Sami to Talapati Vijay, but among them was one name that was considered the front runner as a success to the stalwarts. This man had everything: successful films, big directors, and a big fan base. And yet, before he turned 30, the young hero went bankrupt, quit films, and had to resort to odd jobs like driving a taxi and cleaning toilets to earn money. Born in 75, Abbas began his career as a teenager, undertaking modeling assignments in Bangalore. Kadir signed him for his film Kadal Desham in 96. The film success made him an overnight sensation, earning him the tag of heartthrob. After his next few films failed to work, Abbas appeared as an antagonist in the Rajnikant starrer Padayappa and did a supporting role in Kamala Hassan's Hai Ram. He then worked alongside Aishwarya Rai, Ajit and Tabu in Kandu Konde, which revived his career. He went on to work in hits like Minnale, Anandam, and Pammal Ke Sambandham. In 2002, trade pundits described him at his career high, but then it all went downhill from there. Through the mid 2000s, Abbas was relegated to supporting roles in Tamil films. A Hindi film opposite Bipashu Basu was shelved. After 2014, as he worked in TV shows, he found interest in acting was fading and he quit acting and moved to New Zealand. Some reports said that bad financial decisions led him to being bankrupt. As per reports, there the former actor took to menial jobs to earn money, working as a mechanic and taxi driver and occasionally cleaning toilets. Eventually, he became a motivational speaker. The upcoming season of Big Boss Tamil was recently announced. The show, hosted by Kamal Hassan, was rumored to see Abbas return to Indian showbiz for the first time in almost a decade. Now, Indian Express reported that Abbas, who is now 48, would be a part of the popular show. However, as the show premiered on October 1, Abbas was not among the contestants. The former actor continues to stay in New Zealand, away from the limelight. Now, I'll always remember this actor because, first of all, for his good looks, very good looking, and he acts very well. In the movie that you see, the where he is with all these actors, Mammootty, Aishwarya Tabu, and Ajit, there's a beautiful, brilliant scene where I think which is one of the best songs of Hariharan. It's based on a poem by one of the top Tamilian poets. And, he's bringing Aishwarya Rai out of the, sea, from the sea. She's wet and he's bringing her. It's a romantic scene. But that song is so brilliant. And the way this boy acts, and now to think that he has undergone so much of pain and agony and become bankrupt, makes one feel rather sad that how flimsy is this celluloid career. People are there for a few minutes and then they are gone. See, there are many stories also of, when we talk about the glory of the great actors, of back in the 70s or the 60s, and the directors of that time. Don't forget that they were made of the same stuff. They used to also exploit women the same way as they do now. They still had the, this couch casting scenario, and they used to book hotel rooms where they used to exploit these young actresses. And these young actresses used to make more money, in these positions rather than in the acting itself. In fact, one rumor has it that, a young actress, I will not name her, was so drunk when she returned at night that the taxi driver had to literally carry her to her bedroom and lay her down on her bed. And she was so drunk, she reached out in a handbag and took out, at that time it would have been a very huge amount, a 2,000 rupees note, and gave it to him. So you can imagine the kind of plight of those actresses. And this is, we're not talking about, say, just 20 years back. So, and these actresses, are still there. They come for all these events and they act as if they're very prim and proper. But all of them have undergone these ordeals. Yeah, so let me just take a few comments. Maya says Abbas was as zero in Kandukondain, but his career got jinxed since he did not fit in the Tamil industry, since he did not kowtow. Yes, absolutely. Well, very, very well said. Zoya says Chandrachur Singh was another such a great actor who was sadly sidelined and even threatened in many ways. So he never came back to the industry. He would have been a superstar by now. In fact, Zoya, we've done a special session on him where even he was involved in an accident. People wanted to kill him, you know, because he was one of the best actors at that time who could emote brilliantly, you know. And same goes with Inder Kumar. I highly suspect his death too. Absolutely. My sort of sadness, or something that's been troubling me is that what Raj Gopalji said yesterday. And he said that, see, the BJP government are going to woo Bollywood actors like Akshay Kumar, Ajay Devgan, and all these other actors like singers, Kailash Kher and Kangana Ranaut and all that, into politics. Can you imagine? I mean, is BJP, and of course, behind this is no one except the popsicle minister, who's doing it. You know him. He's always posing with actors. Now, see, don't they know about the SSR case? Are they not aware that many of these people are involved in it? And unless the case is solved, these people should not be called for such things. And do they think that these actors are going to give them more power in the elections? Elections is about how well you do as a politician, how well you do as a leader. If the leader does well and the minister don't do well, then that minister doesn't get voted for. And we know, like, who are the ministers who are corrupt? The same ones who are always, towing the line. They're here with Bollywood as well as they're also with in politics, trying to show that they're cleaning up, politics, Swachh Bharat, you know. So it's this that has made me rather upset. Someone like Akshay Kumar, what is Akshay Kumar's status? He ran to Canada to get a visa and to get a citizenship. He didn't want India. In all his films, he used to mock India. He made fun of Sanatana Dharma. Then he realized that, see, he's not getting any importance. So then he started latching on the national themes and tried to latch on to the prime minister. But when you know his true character, you remember he was the one who first tweeted condolences even before people knew that Sushant Singh had died. He and Dino Moria. Don't forget that. And then his fans, cooked up things like, he was in another country, another time, and that is why it is seen as 1:30 or whatever time, it happened before even the police proclaimed that Sushant Singh had died. So it is these people who are being promoted by politicians. What clean politics are you talking about, BJP, if you want to showcase someone like Akshay Kumar? What clean politics are you talking about when you want to promote someone like Ajay Devgan? It's very sad. I mean, you can't do anything about it because that's how these politicians are. Half of them are corrupt. Welcome, Jenny. We have no choice in politics. We are compelled to go for the lesser evil, but we are taken for a ride anyways after these politicians get elected. See, if you ask me the truth, if you ask me whether I should vote for Smriti Irani or somebody else, I'll definitely vote for somebody else. If you ask me to vote whether I'll vote for Anurag Thakur or somebody else, I'll definitely vote for somebody else. If you ask me if I'm going to vote for someone like Kiran Rijiju or somebody else, I'm sure I'll vote for somebody else. I don't want people who are, playing games with Bollywood and also telling us that they're going to clean up India. You cannot talk, two languages. You want to clean Bollywood because there's drugs in it, there's so many things in it. You want to clean it up, right? But you still say you are best friends with them. How will you clean up? There's money laundering happening. Everything is a farce as far as Bollywood is concerned. Welcome, Mr. Kurup. Boycotting Bollywood it's not a waste, really. It's shown them the might of the public. So please do not call that a waste. Let me just take some more. Uh, Newbie says, when you mentioned Sanjay Dutt went for Nadi Palm, I was thinking that these Bollywoodians themselves go, but dissuade public from going. Yes, absolutely. To pundits like this saying all superstitions. Yes, absolutely. Very well said. What happened to the BJP's line about grassroots connect and Modi ji's namaste, khaunga, khaunga, namaste, khane, na khane dunga, na khaunga. Yes, absolutely. Na khaunga, na khane dunga. Yes. Do these Bolivians have any connect with the villages of Bharat, which are the real Bharat? See here, Maya, the best testing point is, when these people, go into election mode, look at the affidavits, they will only mention a small part of what they have. If they say 3 houses, be guaranteed that they have 10 houses in India. If they say, 10 grams of gold, be guaranteed that they have 1,000 grams of gold in their lockers. This is how they fool. And if they talk about degrees, they'll put master's degree when they don't even have KG degree. This is the kind of lies that these politicians are made of. Now, see, if you ask me the truth, Maya, I'm not really bothered about, how educated a politician is, okay, as long as he doesn't have a criminal record. What is important is how he leads the public. Because there may be many people who are not educated but have a practical, knowledge and they can lead you well. So I don't mind if you do that. But if you think that you can talk about 100 degrees when you don't have any, that shows how shallow you are. Okay, and then you cover up for all the scams that you have done using your power. See, how can you vote for these people? I mean, when we vote for Modi ji, they all come like, what do you call a brigade. We don't want them, yet they come, and then they start throwing their weight around. Has anyone thought about why this was done to Sushant Singh Rajput and why this case is getting delayed? I do not understand. When other cases are getting so much importance, why is it only SSR cases not being pushed? And what the hell are these CBI doing? You're paying them. It's tax money. It's our tax money. What are they doing? I really don't understand. And how, see, when you're elected as a chief minister, isn't it your duty to see that these things are done? Everybody's writing letters, everybody's questioning it, and nobody. And then some minister keeps saying that, see, please keep hope, we will expose it. Rane keeps popping up like a puppet from a box, saying that we are going to do it. When are you going to do it? And what are you waiting for? Some magical date, some muhurt, where you can, the time is right that you will do it. Please don't play these games with, people. People are simple. People are honest. They want an honest government. If Modi ji wants a proper government, Modi ji should make sure that each and every minister is paid. Not just because one minister has got the gift of the gab, she can speak well. Okay, put her there. No, you have to check whether she's clean. You have to check whether another minister is clean. He keeps flaunting film actresses all around. He goes around like a harem. He takes all these actresses along with him in parliament and all that, like a harem. Is that his job? I mean, he's a youngster. Tell him, concentrate on your job rather than running around like with people like Bhumi Pednekar. It's all these things that make your blood boil, because how long has it been since Sushant Singh died and Disha Salian died and so many others died, and then there's another stupid court that's come up, citizens court, that makes a bigger mockery of it all, and telling us to believe it. Sometimes they are talking about a Malaya case, sometimes they're talking about something else. I really don't understand what these people are up to. Do they think that the public are fools? Correct, Meenaji. BJP should keep Bollywood separate from politics. If you are talking about Swachh Bharat, it is not Swachh Bharat means with a broom, I'm going to clean the space. No. Swachh Bharat means cleaning India of drugs, of money laundering, of everything that's corrupt. You're doing the right thing with AAP. Do it with Bollywood. We want to see it. Why is it that you're scared of Bollywood? Why is it that you're scared of the Khans? Why can't they be exposed? Why is it that at every party that we need to see the Khans hugging the top politicians or attending their weddings? When you know very well that, see, all these Khans are anti-India and they are ISI friends. Every photograph shows them that they are betraying our country. And still, we are keeping quiet. The moment Modi ji knew that the public is against these people, he stopped taking photographs with Salman Khan and these people. Now it's again BJP is going to woo Akshay Kumar. What a shame! What a shame! I can't expect anything, from this government. Then, thank you, Ruby. It's just that, see, sometimes the blood boils when you think of such things that are happening, and you can't do anything. See, they say, it's a very, I had a friend, when I was working in Dubai. So he would always say that, see, sometimes he used to get very angry with what was happening. And he would say, see, it's like, having a gun, you know, but you don't have the bullets to fire. So you're helpless. That is the situation with Indians. We know the system is wrong. Why is something that has been exposed, something where all the proof has been given to them, everything has been given to CBI, when Samir Wankade has also supported in the SSR case and divulged the drug activities, then why are they keeping quiet? Why is it that CBI cannot answer the public? You mean to say they are bigger than the Prime Minister? They can't be bigger than the Prime Minister, can they? They are federal agencies being paid by public money, to give a just, solution to what's happening. And the madam who jumped in, from day one, what is her name? Nupur. is in Kumbhakarna mode. Where is she gone? Maya. Such broom is being used only to clean their political opponents, while bullyweed, which is equally or even more corrupt, is left untouched, really upsets us. Also, Maya, the fact that as we speak, many more people are dying, some unknown, some known. You know, you remember KK died. The way KK died, the singer KK died, was very, very suspicious. Many other cases are happening, but neither is Eknath Shinde concerned, nor is Fadnavis concerned. They are so busy hugging Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, giving them sweets, putting garlands around them, telling the heroines, explaining everything about Ganesha Puja because they don't know anything about Ganesha Puja. So explaining, Eknath Shinde was seen explaining to all these people what is happening. And then you have journalists having lunch and dinner with Eknath Shinde's uh, son and wife. So what more do you expect? Echo says if Akshay Kumar, Devagan want to join politics, they should help solve SSR case first. True, very shameful. They should solve SSR case first. Otherwise, a lot of people are going to lose faith in BJP. This is something very, very important. What we heard from Rajgopalanji is that JP Nadda and Anurag Thakur are the ones pushing these people up. See, looking at Naddaji, I know that he is not aware of any Bollywood politics or anything. He's not aware. Nor is he bothered because it doesn't affect him. But Anurag Thakur, who was one of the best friends of Rajiv Shukla, was a part of the IPL, BCCI, surely knows what is happening backstage. Here to point, I will add that this ad of Hardik Pandya should be banned. We all know what is Hardik Pandya's connection with Rajesh Shukla and I think Munaf, I forget his name, another cricketer. Okay. Now, he appears in a jockey ad. This is shown during family time. And the whole concentration is on his private parts. Surely the public should make a sound and say that we don't want to see this guy like this. As it is with his reputation, one would not want to see his ad. Second thing is the ad is very vulgar. Please, friends, boycott this ad and please make it vocal that you want to boycott this ad because this man is being whitewashed by people like Cornerstone. He's getting so many ads. What has he done for him to get so many ads? Can this Bunty Sajde tell us what did he fight for? Did he go for some war or did he do some something great, fixing match or something in cricket? What is it that you love about him? So these are the things that are really, really upsetting. So let's take a few more comments as we go. Sushant, Disha, and Jia Khan को justice कब मिलेगा from Minor? Thank you, Renu. This is the question we are also asking. It's $1 million question. Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Parag. Munaf Patel. Yes, absolutely. So we all know what has transpired, what happened with Ria's wife in a hotel, in Trinity Hotel, and what is his reputation. And he comes semi-nude in jockey pants, in an advertisement to show how macho he is. What is his prowess all about? Can you tell us? What is his pastime? Terrible. Thank you, Dhanashree. Not able to hear you many years. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So let's move on to the next Piece of news. Khiladi fame Akshay Kumar, who has been seen with Modi ji, and who has been trying to promote Swachh Bharat or Swachhta mission on the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti. Now, with this Swachhta mission or Swachhta Abhiyan, the central government has promoted cleanliness across the country. Several Bollywood people came out in support of the Abhiyan, and one of them is Akshay Kumar. The actor on Sunday shared a picture on Instagram featuring himself cleaning trash at a beach. Along with the picture, the actor shared a special message for the public and wrote, "Tenderness is not just about physical spaces, it is a state of mind." Being out of the country couldn't stop me from paying tribute to Swachhta Abhiyan. So I would, wherever you are, do your bit to keep your space and mind clutter free. In the picture, he's wearing a white colored shirt and black shorts. In the post, he's cleaning trash on a beach, and a trash cart can be seen. The film also features Pariniti, Kumud, Pavan Malhotra, Ravi Kishan, and Varun Badola in key roles. This is uh, the film will hit. Yeah, Swachh Bharat is a yes. I do not know which movie. I don't know whether they're going to come out with a Swachh Bharat movie as well. So now here, what I would say is that I feel that Akshay Kumar should first get his mind cleaned, okay, and then tell us how to clean India, because we all know how clean their minds are. So this is something he really needs to learn. And all these people again, as told you, everybody from Golgappa to Popsicle and all are piggy riding on prime ministers back, because they don't do anything themselves. What have they done for the protection of women and child? Nothing. Everything that Modi ji does, for the girl child, is taken as their asset. That's how they work. You ask them any particular question, what happened to Disha Salian or somebody else? No answer. What happened to the man, the Aftab case where he cut that girl into so many pieces, Shraddha into so many pieces? Did they come to a conclusion? Did the minister find out what is happening? Did they set an example by hanging him or something? No, they didn't, right? So girls will continue to be scared of such monsters in India. So what are we talking about? I really don't understand. You know, what's Swachh? Swachh Bharat happens when you tell your ministers, do your work, rather than focus on Bollywood characters. Bollywood characters are not our ideals. This is something we've very clearly said through Boycott Bollywood. I hope the ministers and the Prime Minister will get our message. Earlier, you remember Golgappa used to talk 24 hours about Ekta Kapoor. How she visited her a child, and the child used to call her Mausi or aunt or whatever. Now what happened? She's been warned not to talk about Ekta Kapoor, so she doesn't talk about Ekta Kapoor. She protects herself. Does that mean that she doesn't meet her backstage? No, it's very much there. Everything is going on. Now Dhanashree says, look at the photo of Akshay Kumar. The beach is is already clean and still cleaning it. Seriously, his IQ well. 50 rupees cut. And look at his clean shirt, he hasn't even got a spot of dirt in it. Yes, Jenny says, Bollywood, not a politician, used Ganesh Chaturthi as a show, Minaji. Yes. HO, it's hard to believe that Aki Adevgan have best interests for BJP. They've openly abused Sanatana Dharma through their movies. The whole Bollywood part of INDIA alliance is part of JNU Khalistan. Yes, absolutely. Why do you think Pariniti married that guy? You know the kind of connections they have. Can we take some more comments, Jaideep? Recent Ganpati festival showed the bonhomie between Maharashtra government and Bollywood. Riya is getting resurrected in India today, conclave to be attended by likes of DF, Supriya, public has Ganesha's memory. Maya, brilliantly put, Maya. Many top cricketers also have a very questionable character. Yes, even this guy, what's his name, Jaydev, the cricketer, the captain. He says that he came up on his own strength. How can he say that? Because Cornerstone is run by Bunty Sajde, who is his brother-in-law, and he gets all the ads. And there is this ad where he, acts like a henpecked husband. The most irritating ad. I don't know what the wife's name is. Ritika. Ritika, he keeps calling her, like, as it is, women are so advanced, and you see this henpecked man, asking her for something and everything. Terrible. Bully we need fire. Shame on, yes. Yeah. Moving on to the next piece of news. Kangana Ranaut came to the defense of filmmaker Vivek Agnihotri after his new movie The Vaccine War struggled at the box office in its opening week. Reacting to her tweet, a user requested Kangana to not support the filmmaker, calling him nasty. Kangana then reacted by saying that she takes a stand for everyone. The actor added that she even stood for people who did everything in their capacity to ruin her. On Saturday, Kangana had responded to a very nasty and cruel judgmental report slamming Vivek and the vaccine war. The actor said, "Why do you want to write such nasty things about any film? Does success mean only money? Why do you all humiliate artists like this? Of all the releases, the vaccine war got the best reviews. A well made film in itself is not success. Do all businesses always see profits? Some endeavors bear fruit and some don't. Why like vultures always looking for corpses, writing obituaries? Shame on people like you, someone like you who sits at home, knows not even F of films. How do you even muster the courage to be so nasty, cruel, and judgmental?" In response, a Twitter user, Seetu Mahajan Kohli, whose Twitter bio says she is an architect and is also followed by Kangana on the microblogging app, said, "Don't support him, my love. Nobody can be more nasty than Vivek Agnihotri. He drunk abused me. He's far from being an artist. See what he said about Shah Rukh Khan. He doesn't need any empathy, especially from a straight shooter like you." Kangana in turn responded to her by writing, "I stand for everyone. I stood for everyone who did everything in their capacity to ruin me. I stand for better future and collective well-being." Kangana did not take any names in her latest tweet when she spoke about people who had tried hurting her. But recently, Vivek had mocked modern gurus who pose for photos with actors such as Kangana. He had also spoken fondly about Alia, who is targeted by Kangana. In a recent video he posted in Instagram Reels, the filmmaker had spoken on the truth about Bollywood, indirectly referencing the success of Shah Rukh's Jawan, which is now considered the top Hindi film of all time in India, which is again a huge lie. Vivek asked people to watch his film The Vaccine War instead of falling for so called hit films. Moving on to another piece of news, on September 18th, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau triggered a diplomatic row with his explosive allegations of the potential involvement of Indian agents in the killing of Khalistani extremist Hardeep Singh Nijjar on his country's soil. Now, India vehemently dismissed the accusations as ridiculous and politically motivated, responding to the expulsion of a high ranking Canadian diplomat in retaliation for Ottawa's earlier expulsion of an Indian official in connection with the incident. In response to this, Trudeau's accusations of Indian involvement in the killing, India has temporarily halted its visa services in Canada. With relations under strain, India has issued a precautionary advice to the citizens and travelers of heading to Canada, urging them to exercise extreme caution due to the rising incidence of anti India activities and politically sanctioned hate crimes and criminal violence in the country. According to Jay Shankar, Canada has not shared anything specific to support allegations against India's involvement. During an interaction with Indian journalists, he said India was ready to look into the information related to Canada's allegations of the potential involvement of Indian agents in the killing of Nijar. The issue is as follows, which is what Canadians have made some allegations. We have pointed out to them that this is not the government of India's policy, but if they are prepared to share with us specifics, anything relevant, we are also open to looking at it. So, in that sense, that's where the matter stands. But why did Trudeau go ahead with his allegations against India despite not providing any specific proof to support his charges? Is it because of his declining popularity at home? According to a report in Economist, Trudeau finds himself facing a myriad of challenges that are significantly impacting his popularity and political standing. So let me just take a few more comments, Jerry. Let's not forget that much or is in people's hands. Why do public keep watching Bollywood movies? Why does public run for a selfie when they see them? See, it's not everybody, Bina. So please do not generalize. There are a lot of people who do not run like this shamelessly. It is just some people. So do not think that it's everybody. Rather, please do not generalize. Yeah. Let's take a few more comments. Yeah. Politicians are skillfully leveraging the influence of Bollywood figures. I don't object to the idea that the underworld can exploit them for negative purposes. Why shouldn't the government for a more constructive purpose? Also, we have to accept the fact that these politics is not always straightforward. Sometimes it's like navigating the gray areas to pursue larger goals and survival. Yes, Kangana is sidelined by BJP. No, Kangana is also going to get an important this thing, is what Rajagopalji said. So it is with this comment, friends, that we end this session. Uh, Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. Kajal will be joining us. So you'll have a very interesting session tomorrow with Kajal, who has a lot to say. Kajal Hindustani, who has a lot to say. So please do join us tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thank you. Good night and Jai Hind.